Way back when I was just a little bitty boy, living in the box out of the stairs in the corner of the basement of the house of a block down the street from Jerry's bait shop. You know the place. When back then, life was going swell and everything was just peachy. Except, of course, the undeniable fact that every single morning, my mother would make me a big old bowl of sauerkraut for breakfast. Oh, big bowl of sauerkraut! Every single morning! It was driving me crazy! I said to my mom and said, "Hey, Mom, what's up with all that sauerkraut?" And my dear sweet mother, she just looked at me like a cow looks at an oncoming train. And she leaned right down next to me. And she said, "That's good for you!" And then she tapped me to the wall and stuck a funnel in my mouth and force-fed me nothing but sauerkraut until I was 26 and a half years old. That's when I swore that someday I would get out of that basement and travel to a magical, faraway place where the sun is always shining and the air smells like warm root beer and the towels are oh so fluffy. Oh my god! J-O, Agger, and Nico. Oh, dude. Yeah, let me tell you people, it was Michael's dream came true. Because the very next day, a local radio station had a contest to see who could correctly guess the number of molecules in linear. That's on my 3, but I still won the grand prize. That's right, a first class one-way ticket to Albuquerque. Albuquerque. You know, I never been on a rwappin before, and I gotta tell you, it was really great. Except that I had to sit between two large Albanian women with excruciating severe body odor, and the little kid in the back of me kept throwing up the whole time, and the flight attendants ran out of Dr. Pepper and salted peanuts, and the in-flight movie was Biodome with Pauly Shore. Oh yeah, 3 of the airplane engines burned out. When we went into a tailspin, crashed into a hillside, the plane exploded in a giant fireball, and everybody died! I'm upset, what the fuck? I have much my table up, and I see back in the, oh my god! And I see back in the full upright position, I'm a tray table up, and my seat back in the full upright position. I'm so fucking done, bro. So I crawl from the twisted burning wreckage. I crawl on my hands and knees for 3 full days. Dragging along my big leather suitcase, my garment bag, and my tenor saxophone, and my 12-pound bowling ball, and my lucky autograph glow-in-the-dark snorkel. But finally I arrive at the world-famous Albuquerque. Oh my god, what's that? The towels are oh so fluffy. You can eat your soup right out of the ashtrays if you wanna. It's okay, they're clean. When I checked into my room and I turned down the AC and I turned on the SpectraVision and I just to be and suddenly there's a knock on the door. I say, "Who is it?" No answer. "Who is it?" There's no answer. "Who is it?" They're not saying anything. So finally I go over and I open the door, and just as I suspected, it's some big fat hermaphrodite with a flock of seagulls haircut and only one nostril. Oh man, I hate it when I'm right. Well, anyway, he bursts into my room and he grabs my lucky snorkel and I'm like, "Hey, you can't have that. That snorkel's been just like a snorkel to me." And he's like, "Tough." And I'm like, "Give it." And he's like, "Make me." And I'm like, "Okay." So I grabbed this leg and he grabbed my esophagus and I bit off his ear and he chewed out my eyebrows and I took out his appendix and he gave me a colonic irrigation. Yes, indeed, you better believe it. Oh my god! The phone got knocked out 20 seconds later from the voice. You know what it said? I'll tell you what it said. It said, "If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator. If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again." If you I can't run over here in Albuquerque. Albuquerque. Well, to cut a long story short, he got away with my snorkel. But I made a solemn vow right then and there that I would not rest. I would not sleep for an instant until the one nostril man was brought to justice. But first I desired some donuts. So I got in my car and I drove over to the donut shop and I walked it up to the guy behind the counter and he says, "Yeah, what do you want?" I said, "You got any glazed donuts?" He said, no, we're out of glazed donuts. I said, well, you got any jelly donuts? He said, no, we're out of jelly donuts. I said, you got any Bavarian cream-filled donuts? He said, no, we're out of Bavarian cream-filled donuts. I said, you got any cinnamon rolls? He said, no, we're out of cinnamon rolls. I said, you got any apple fritters? He said, no, we're out of apple fritters. I said, you got any bear claws? He said, wait a minute, I'll go check. No, we're out of bear claws. I said, well, in that case, what do you have? He says, all I got right now is this box of 12 starving, crazed weasels. I said, okay, I'll take that. So he hands me the box and I open up the lid and the weasels jump out and they immediately latch onto my face and start biting me all over. Oh man, they were just going nuts. They were tearing me apart. You know, I think it was just about that time that a little ditty started going through my head. And I believe it went a little something like this. I ran out into the street with these flesh-eating weasels all over my face, waving my arms around and just running like a constipated wiener dog. And as luck would have it, that's exactly when I ran into the girl of my dreams. Her name was Zelda. She was a calligraphy enthusiast with a slight overbite and hair the color of strained peaches. And I'll never forget the very first thing she said to me. She said, hey, you got weasels on your face. That's when I knew it was true love. We were inseparable after that. Oh, we ate together, we bathed together, we even shared the same piece of mint-flavored dinner floss. The world was our burrito. So we got married, we bought us a house and had 2 beautiful children, Nathaniel and... Oh my god! See, this is... Oh my... I said, whoa, what on now, baby? I don't think I'm ready for that kind of a commitment. So we broke up and I never saw her again. But that's just the way things go. In Albuquerque, my phone's at 2%. Anyway, oh no, see, you are a idiot.